Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking into this video. In today's video, we'll be talking about good debts versus bad debts. Disclaimer though, I'm not a financial advisor, so whatever that I will be sharing today, it's based on my personal previous experience, how I'm handling my money, how I'm handling my debts. So yeah, just take me as your friend, a friend who's advising you on how to handle your debts, how to handle your money, because in this channel, we're all about personal finance. If you want financial freedom and you want to learn more about financial literacy, well, this channel is for you. You better subscribe, you better like on this channel. Yeah, the reason why I'm making this video, just want to talk about the good debt versus the bad debt. Just to give you a little bit of background about myself, I didn't know about the rules of the money. I knew nothing about personal finance or financial literacy. So when I got a job, actually it was an internship that lasted about 2 years. So I was so excited. I went crazy because I didn't have clothes to wear at work, professional clothes. So I went crazy and opened store accounts. It wasn't just one store account. I opened an account at Jet. I opened an account at Foschini. I opened an account at what's the name of that store? The one that is selling shoes. It's Rage. So yeah, I was busy taking shoes there at Rage. Foschini was busy taking clothes there, my bags on credit. Because the gal is working. Finally, the gal has made it. Little did I know that I was just setting myself for failure, like a disaster. So I was owing these three stores. I had an issue with the Jet account store because, and I told the person who was busy doing administrative work, I told that person that, you know what, I just want credit for clothes. I don't want any other stuff, other benefits or whatsoever. I don't want to pay for anything. Let it be clothes. You know what that person did? Because I didn't even read the contract. Any contract that is binding you, please read that contract. There's no standard contract, know the interest that they're charging you. Read the basics. Whenever you are signing documents, please read those documents and ask if you don't know about anything. Ask the person who's assisting you. So I didn't ask, I was so excited. Then, yeah, I was just so excited. Few months down the line, I realized, man, I'm paying Jet and my credit is not going down. Like I was confused. What is happening? Because I didn't join anything that was extra there at Jet. I just told them that, you know what, I only want to pay for clothes. I don't want to join any club or insurance. So I went there and asked one of their consultant, and they said I've joined so many things that they offer at Jet. And I was so surprised and angry at the same time because I told the person that was doing administrative stuff for me, the one that registered this account, I told that person to cancel everything, even the insurance that they were giving. They actually stated they can't cancel the insurance. Like, for instance, if you are retrenched, so they will pay for the outstanding balance. They cannot cancel the thing because I've cancelled everything. It was only that insurance. After resolving that issue, everything was fine. Like my credit was going down, to be honest. The only thing that was extra there that I was paying was the insurance. So I kept on paying. Then my contract ended because I was taking a lot of things. I was still owing, especially Jet and Rage. I wasn't owing that much. It was just 300 rand. Now I no longer have money. To be honest with you, there were so many things that I was doing because I even bought because the roof at home was leaking, and I bought the material for roof. So I was paying a lot of money. Mind you, I was only earning 5,000 rand because at times I would also label some clothes at Ackermans. Like I was busy, 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 busy. I was really busy. I was money maker. And I've got two brothers, younger brothers. but the other one is late. My younger brother, my late younger brother, and the other one, the last born. So I was also buying stuff for them. So I was so excited. Sometimes I would go and lay by things. I remember my last lay-by because my contract ended in January 2020. I could not pay for those lay-bys, so my money was just gone just like that. If you don't pay for the lay-by, because they give you certain months to pay it, if you can't, they just taking that money. So I just gave them free money. That's why I had to learn about financial literacy because I was bad. I'm just talking about myself here, okay? That I made bad debts. I really made bad debts. So now I'm owing 300 rand. And I remember it was during COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. My internship contract ended in January. Somewhere in March, there was a lockdown. So I'm no longer working. The jet people kept on calling and calling. I remember they even called my aunt because I put my aunt's number there. So my aunt is calling. Why are these people calling me? I'm like, I'm owing them. And she was like, why did you open the store credit card? Because I already told you. Because even herself, she once told me that she was drowning in debts because of um, credit store accounts, apparently. Me, I did not listen to her advice. I was like, you know what? The girl has arrived, the girl is working. And in my mind, I thought I was going to get a permanent job. Unfortunately, I didn't. So I was like, after internship, girl, we are getting a permanent job. So yeah, that's what happened. So they were busy calling my aunt. I could not pay. So when those people from Jet were calling, I will tell them that I was paying for the insurance should it happen that you are no longer working. They said, no, it's for people who are permanent. Mind you, they didn't tell me that I did not qualify because it was a contract, because they asked my contract like to prove that I was actually working. So sometimes people take you for a ride when you know nothing. I think that was my downfall for not researching. So they told me no, they cannot assist me. I'm like, I'm only owing like 300 rand. Why can't you just pay that money? Because I've been paying that insurance. So they charged my money just like that. Will I blame Jet for that? I'm not going to blame them. I did not read the contract. I just signed the things that I didn't understand. And at the time, I didn't even know what interest they were charging me. So the blame is on me, to be honest. Sometimes you need to take accountability. If you've got so many debts, you need to blame yourself. Like, you are the one who went there and asked for those credits. Not anybody, it was you. So don't come here and be frustrated and blaming people and blaming the lenders or blaming the banks or whatever. So I've realized that you know what I'm owing, because at Rage I think I was owing about two something, 250, something like that. So the whole year I was not working, like they kept on I was on areas, they kept on charging me every month. So in 2020 I decided to because I heard about YouTube that it was paying people and all of that because it was during lockdown. After that I started my channel. I started my channel and had 0 subscribers. I grew that channel because back then you had to wait for a month for you to be monetized. If you are demonetized, you had to wait for a month, only for a month, to resolve your issues. Whether you are appealing on YouTube or whatsoever, but you had to wait for a month. So within 3 months, I was able to get 1,000 subscribers and reach 4,000 subscribers. Then I applied, it was in 2020. I applied in December. So waiting in December, I think the following week they told me I'm not, even though I met the requirements, I wasn't respecting their policies because I had copyright claim videos. So what I did, I deleted all those videos. Within a month, I was able to get that 4,000 hours public watch. Within a couple of weeks, then in January 2021, I applied again and I was accepted. The whole 2021, I wasn't paying. I mean, the whole 2020, I was not paying. Then the following year, of which it was 2021, I was monetized on YouTube, but it took me longer. So whatever money that I was making, I would save and save. I think I paid Jetstore and Rage somewhere in June, July. I ended up owing, I think it was close to 1,000 rand a jet. Same thing with Rage, it was close to 1,000 rand. So I paid about 2,000 rand. Yeah, it was 1,900 and some change. So yeah, I paid my debt. So all I can say, that was a bad debt. I decided to learn more about money, and my credit score was very low because I wasn't paying. I was on areas. After paying, I decided to close my accounts, all of my accounts, of which it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea to close all those accounts. It really affected my credit score. One, I was not paying. Secondly, after paying, I closed all these accounts. So now I was getting money and all of that. I've decided again to open Fortune because I never had issues with Fortune. I paid, never had issues with them. I opened Fortune for just to fix my credit score. If you don't know what is a credit score, just check one of my videos. There's a video that I've made talking about a credit score. So yeah, that was a bad debt. So if you are owing and it's a liability where you have to pay, it's not making your money, that is a bad debt. But a good debt is something that is going to bring you money. Whether you have started a business via credit, and you are making money every day or every month, that's a good debt. I'm going to make a simple example about YouTube. I'm going to talk about this channel specifically. At the moment, I'm not making money on this channel, so I'm not using a quality camera. One, I'm still learning. I'm still learning to be confident with camera. I think I have improved. When you check my videos, like I think I have improved. Like I was so scared, I was so shy, I didn't have confidence. So there's no need for you to invest in a good camera and you buy the thing on credit. You don't even have the money to pay. Sometimes you won't even have money to pay because it's very important. Once you are owing somebody, whether it's a bank or whether it's a store, whether it's a furniture store, you need to pay every month so that you won't be in areas, you won't be charged, things like that. So it's very important to pay when you have a credit, actually. When you are owing, when you have a bill, make sure that you pay on time. It's going to be very good also for your credit score. Yeah, I was talking about this example of buying a camera, an expensive camera. It is a bad idea when you're just starting out, you know nothing. You have to learn presentation skills because it's very important to learn YouTube skills. You have to learn how to edit. You have to learn how to film videos. Stuff like that. If you are new into this thing and you are not even making money, I'm not even making money on this channel, but once I start making money, then I will save that money to buy a good camera. The only thing that I'm going to buy is the microphone because the microphone that I bought was so cheap and it was so bad, I decided to stop using it. Like it was a cheap microphone, so that is why I'm no longer having a microphone. But it is a good debt when you are now having subscribers, you are now making money on YouTube via AdSense, you are making money via sponsorships. How do you make money here on YouTube via AdSense? Normally, you need 1,000 subscribers, as I've explained, and 4,000 public hours watched. Again, once you have met those requirements, you need again to apply for monetization. So they will check your channel if you are respecting their policies. If they are satisfied that your channel is good, it is YouTube friendly, then you will be monetized. Even if after monetization doesn't mean you'll make money right away, like because here in South Africa you need at least to get 1,000 rand in order for YouTube to pay you. So sometimes it's even difficult to make the 1,000 rand, especially when you're starting out. Remember, I know what I'm talking about. I've been monetized. Actually, I've got two YouTube channels that are monetized. So yeah, it's not easy to make money on YouTube, especially if you're going to rely on AdSense. So getting a camera like your Sony, your Canon, those expensive cameras, I think it's useless when you're not making money. But if you are making money already and you're making good money, buy that camera, save for that camera so that you can grow, you can get more sponsorships because your work is presentable, your work is professional. Buy that camera. Why not buy that expensive camera? Because you'll be making more money. Now that's an asset. That camera will be your asset because you are making money and you understand the game of YouTube. So yeah, it's very important to know the bad debt and the good debt. I'm just gonna make another example of a good debt. Let's say you are buying a car and you are transporting people, you are getting money every month. That's a good investment, especially if you are able to pay a car installment with that money and still be left with something. There is a good debt if you are buying a house and it's for rentals and you are making money, it will be able to pay your mortgage. That's fine. Like, there is a good debt. Understand the good debt and the bad debt. Let's say you are borrowing money for your own business and it's making money, able to pay the bank and still have money and still have profit. That is a good debt. That is actually a good debt. It's very important to know the difference between a good debt and a bad debt. I hope you have learned something here on this channel. If you did, please comment with a heart emoji, a green heart emoji. It's very important for us to learn about financial literacy because the reason why black people, I'm going to talk about black people, we're in debts. Learn to budget. Know exactly how much you are making every month or every day if you have a business. Know exactly how much is getting in. Know exactly how much that is getting out. And it's very important to treat yourself as a business. Understand your bank statement. Understand your salary slip, how much you are getting after deductions. What are your deductions? You need to budget for grocery, budget for petrol if you've got a car, budget for your rent if you're renting, things like that. It's very important to budget. I know people normally say budget is boring, but you know exactly where your money is going. So don't be fooled. Start budgeting, even if you are drowning in debts. Just budget. Just learn to budget and try to pay your debts because it's very important to pay your debts, because if you are always running in debts, it's going to be difficult for you to borrow money or buying a house or whatsoever. It's going to be very difficult to make sure that you improve your credit score, because once the banks see that your credit score is very bad, like is in shambles, they're not gonna give you a credit. Maybe you want a house or you want a car, but if you don't have a good credit score, they're not gonna lend you. So it's important to pay your debts on time, because if you're not paying on time, you've got debts, you are in areas, you go around making debts and you're not paying them, you are tarnishing your name. So just learn to budget, learn to save, have financial goals. And if you are saving, know exactly what you are saving for, because it's going to be very difficult to say, I'm just saving. What are you saving for? Are you saving for renovations at home? Are you saving to buy a car? Are you saving for vacation? Your why must be very strong so that you'll be able to save, you'll be able to budget. If you are drowning in debts, there's no need for you to save or think about investing. Just try to pay your debts. If you are seriously in debts where you are drowning, you get paid the same day, you have nothing. Go and negotiate with those people that you are owing, whether you are owing a bank or you are owing a furniture store, or you are owing stores like where you buy clothes. Just go and negotiate. Tell them that, you know what, this is too much. Can you try and figure this thing out? I don't have to pay this much. I'll be able to pay this much. They'll understand it, even though your interest will go up, but try to negotiate with those people. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, please subscribe, please comment on the comment section. Tell me your experience. Are you good or are you bad with debts? Like, what are you doing if you are drowning in debts at the moment? What are you doing? Know the rules of the money, know how to budget, know how to save, know how to invest, know how to manage your debts effectively. Stop impulsive buying, because sometimes we buy a lot of things that you don't need. Let's try to live below our means. If it means that we have to downgrade, please do so. Do so. Don't be afraid. Don't say, what will people say? Don't be afraid of people. They are not paying your bills. At the end of the day, it's you who's owing those people. So make good financial decisions. So yeah, that's it. Bye. I'll see you on the next video.